Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, these stocks are going to make me old. The crazy stuff they are doing is pretty unbelievable. You remember from yesterday, the Dow actually rose over 1,000 points, and consequently, that put us into, well, total of 21 positions, I believe, and a lot of them were, just standard conventional long positions in stocks. And we had, I think, $13,000 positive open trade equity on the close. But I told you yesterday that with 21 positions or whatever that was, um, we were vulnerable to a reversal of this 1 day trend. Well, we got that reversal this morning. Big gap down in the Dow, and most of those long positions went really bad. Not horribly bad, but they went bad. We were saved, however, because we had no less than four inverse energy positions, and none of those looked good yesterday. They just looked like nothing. But overnight, the energies took a hit, and so those negative energies offset the losses we had in the longs, at least on paper, in open positions. And we actually, I forget, we had, we, it looked to me at 4 hours into the day like we're going to just make a ton of money on this. And, well, again, on paper, it might look that way. Hey, what happened here is we closed out $17,000 in closed out trades. That was all those long positions that we're holding. But we carried over two of the energy positions, which are really big. And when the Dow got down to here, right down there at the bottom, with less than 2 hours to go, we had $112,000 positive in open trade equity. And that's when I thought, hey man, we're going for the gold again here. And then you can see the Dow kind of reversed, but so did those energy positions. And as a result, we currently have positive 62,000 in open trade equity. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. The problem is that this reversal that started with about, maybe an hour to go at the most. You can see the big move here up in the Dow, but this was mirrored by the energy reversal too. That is continuing in the aftermarket, and currently crude oil is up like 17%. That's a lot. And if we stopped everything right now and opened stocks tomorrow with crude up 17%, this entire $62,000 is going to evaporate. I'm going to tell you. So it's just like we were reversed today, and right now it looks like we're going to get reversed again tomorrow. And that's pretty hard to play. Um, we'll just have to see how it goes. But I'm a little pessimistic about it right now, as you can tell. We got into 7 new positions, 6 positive and only 1 negative. But again, that's all. Most of that is uh, energy positions, inverse energy positions. We also have a inverse market position in UVXY. It's up about $5,000 or something. So if this whole thing reverses tomorrow, I don't think we're going to have very much in the way of profits. As far as, if I didn't mention, the Dow officially closed down 1,300 points. Yeah, that's a big hit, but it was down over 2,000 points down here. And you know, we're getting to this new norm. Well, negative 1,300 points, big deal. You know, it moves over 1,000 points every day. If it's really moving, it's going to move over 2,000 points. That seems to be the new normal for the Dow Industrial Average as it goes into the spin. And I do not, in spite of this reversal that's coming up, I do not like being long, really um, long anything in this market. Yeah, it is a bear market. I admit, this is a bear market. This is a real bear market. Anyway, I'm going to show you only one stock today because the rest are very similar. Um, this is DWT, which is inverse crude oil. And we have, in addition to this, we're carrying 3 other inverse energy stocks: SCO, DRIP, and ERY. Those are all inverse energy. We got 4 of these things, and like I say, if they move in our favor, we make a ton of money. We're well over $100,000 with them, with less than 2 hours to go today. But I don't like what's happening right now. Okay, in DWT, inverse crude oil, yesterday with about 90 minutes to go, we bought it right here. And then it did this big gap up this morning, and we're already long the inverse stock DWT, and it just keeps moving very nicely all day long. Look, I'm not sure this is going to go into the close this way. Up here, we're up $41,000 in this thing. $41,000. And then the last hour, it does this. Don't know what was going on there, but this cut our profits from 40,000 down to 20,000, which is where we're at right now. And if crude oil gain opens tomorrow up 17%, this probably would go to a loss. And then you can take that loss and multiply it times 4, because that's the number of inverse energy positions we have. So I'm a little, my nerves are a little frayed, folks. This is tough. Even though we've made all this money and we've actually done very well navigating all these treacherous currents in the market, I don't like the smell of this tonight at all. But we'll wait and see. I mean, I thought we were going to get killed this morning. We didn't get killed. So now I'm thinking we're going to get killed tomorrow. Maybe we won't get killed. We'll just have to see. Anyway, that's the way it went. Trader Bob signing off. I will be here tomorrow on Thursday.